Did Clinton and Obama officials create a plan to accuse Donald Trump of colluding with Russia in the 2016 presidential election? Let's find out. I'm Berkeley from MWIG. Each week, we pick a news story to practice some media literacy basics. Today, we're looking at an article from the Deseret News that discusses some recently declassified documents. One senator has claimed these documents show Democrats and intel officials may have collaborated to promote the narrative of collusion between Trump and Russia in the 2016 presidential election, calling it one of the biggest political scandals and cover-ups in American history. First, let's stop. Let's learn more about Deseret News. Media Bias and Fact Check rates Deseret News as a reliable source with factual reporting and is slightly to moderately conservative in bias. Now, let's find more coverage on this story. This article from the Deseret News references sources like Fox News and Joe Rogan's podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience, as sources, which Media Bias Fact Check rates as questionable sources with the right bias. So it's worthwhile for us to look at additional sources so we can better understand these claims. We found this article from the New York Times from a quick Google search. It includes links to primary source documents and explains how the Trump administration recently declassified a series of reports related to the Trump-Russia collusion investigation. While Trump and some of his allies have claimed that the original investigation was encouraged by his opponents for their political gain, we learned that the FBI's decision to open the investigation was actually due to a lead they received from the Australian government in July 2016, when the nonprofit WikiLeaks released Democratic emails that had been stolen by Russian hackers. Finally, let's also try to trace this information back to the original source. Let's take a look at the unclassified documents to learn more. The documents explain that key emails that were used to support the theory that Hillary Clinton's campaign staff tried to frame Trump for colluding with Russia were likely fabricated by Russian intelligence. It states that they have not been able to determine definitively whether the purported Clinton campaign plan was entirely genuine, partially true, a composite pulled from multiple sources, exaggerated in certain respects, or fabricated in its entirety. So is it true that Clinton's campaign staff and government officials under the Obama administration created a plan to frame Trump as being involved with Russia in the 2016 presidential election? More evidence is needed to sufficiently prove if Clinton or her team were responsible for creating or carrying out the Russia investigation narrative. But based on the information we have right now, it appears to be false. For more media literacy content, subscribe to our free weekly news roundup.